It's all right in front of Georgia as they've taken control going into rotation 5 as they move to vault. Alabama and Utah draw buys. And we begin with Georgia's Lauren Sessler. Will the pressure get to them now? Vault is the only event Georgia's not ranked #1 in the nation on.
Well, and this is a tough vault to nail. Yurchenko Arabian, you can see she took a step forward, which is a safe landing.
Again, remember, they're going to have to wait and watch in the final rotation.
You can see she cannot see the ground as she's coming to the floor. So, as most of us know, it's much safer to take a step forward because to land short on a forward landing usually ends up in a fall. So, nice job.
It's a score that they can improve upon, obviously, 9.825 for Sessler. Now over to the bars, LSU's Staci Schwitkis.
Starting out on the low bar. Releasing all the way up to the high bar. Swinging it back down with a bail handstand. Nice uphill. Winding it up. Nice full twisting double backs. Slight hop. Good start, though.
Those landings have been a problem for LSU in both the vault and on bars. Back over to floor exercise now. Courtney Gladys.
Well, and Tim, when the competition is this tight, it does come down to the landings on all 4 of these events. Beautiful front, full front layout. Showing great flexibility there on her leap pass. Talked about that attitude, you can see. And every Gator gymnast throws in the Gator chomp in their routine.
You look at the emergence of LSU and Arkansas in recent years, Amanda, but Florida has really sent a message about belonging in this sport for a long time to come as well.
Well, a very nice finish to this routine. It's been a tough year for them, but they're really proving that they have the depth even without their bests.
A lot of fight in this injury-depleted group of Ronda Fames.
Let's take another look at her second tumbling pass. Front full, right to a front layout. Can see, coming close to that white line, which would be a deduction, but great score.
9.850 for Courtney Gladys of Florida. Here is Cassidy McComb now for Georgia on vault.
Performing Yurchenko full. Very nice, small step. They like it, though.
Still some nerves for this Georgia team, and 9.85. Back over to the beam we go. Arkansas's Amy DeFilippo.
Very easy but clean flight series there. Great flexibility, split jump to double stag ring.
You talk so often about having to start on beam in any competition. When you're finishing on beam, it's also pretty tough.
You know, Tim, I'm just going to be honest. I think that wherever you have this event in the competition, it's just plain tough.
Her mom, Tippy, proud of her, and why shouldn't she be? This Arkansas team has been outstanding throughout. 9.775. Catherine Dean now for Georgia on vault. Just a freshman. Needs a big score here.
Can she handle the pressure as a freshman? Big position to be in. Wow. It doesn't get much better than that.
And oh, by the way, she's the young one.
Big future there for Suzanne.
Without a doubt.
You can see beautiful off the table, spots the landing, and does not move.
Suzanne saying, Jay Clark, I'm going to leave you this sophomore for next year.
You can see great height, but more importantly, right there. I mean, it's like she was glued to the mat.
It's Jay's wife, will be an assistant coach next year. They've coached together for quite some time. A 9.950 for Catherine Dean. Yet to come from the freshman to the senior, the veteran Courtney Kupets. One last time at this championship.
And the lights and the cameras and the fans cheering, just competing for your school pride. It's an honor to be a Georgia Gym Dog.
And we're privileged to watch the Georgia Gym Dogs here at the 2009 NCAA Gymnastics Championship here at the Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska. Tim Brando, Amanda Borden. And when you think of the great programs through the years, all-time team championships, Georgia and Utah each with 9. The Utes do have another title that was prior to the NCAA's intervening back 28 years ago. And there she is, loosening up for one last performance. Courtney Kupets momentarily will be on vault. But right now, let's get you over to the bars. And Susan Jackson, what a career she's had.
She has really been an anchor for LSU. She gets huge scores. She's very dynamic and very aggressive. Beautiful release move. Bringing it back down to the low bar. Nice handstand. She gets ready for the dismount. Full twisting double back. Ooh, little difficulty there on the landing, but only a small step.
The landings have just been a problem for LSU. 9.80 for Susan Jackson. And here is Courtney Kupets.
What a day. This is the event she really stands out on. Half on, pike front off. Wow.
Only perfect.
There's nothing to say. She is perfect.
A lot of emotion there for Suzanne Yachman and her teammates. The 5th senior got her hug. There's another one, Tolnay.
Let's take another look at this vault. I mean, no better way to finish out your senior year than a perfect vault. Half on to the table, beautiful height, great form in the air, and just nails the landing. I think she was smiling before she even landed it. She knew.
There it is. And you really wanted to see more of these early on in her career.
Well, you know, I said from day one, she does perfect gymnastics. It's about time she's getting the reward back for it.
A perfect 10 for Kupets. Now here's Maranda Smith on floor exercise for Florida.
Beautiful pike full in. Very difficult first pass. She has been so fun to watch. We mentioned she's really stepped up with her scores, but also her leadership. But she just looks like she's having a blast out there. And the gator chomp.
If you don't put it in the choreography, they may take your scholarship away.
Beautiful front full to front layout. What a tremendous story. She had a shin injury and has really come back. And you'd think on both floor and vault she might struggle with it, but she doesn't show it at all. Very difficult double pike. Takes a lot of endurance and strength. Perfect. Great routine.
One of 5 Gators to have been injured through the course of the year. She fought through it and has been a real leader for this team while they've been banged up. A hug for Rhonda Fain, a 9.90 as a Georgia Gym Dog. They closed out the competition. She cinched it right here on vault.
Well, she's got a huge vault. Yurchenko 1.5. There's nothing to say. I mean, your jaw just drops. Routine after routine, they're just perfect.
Never forget her dad with the video camera taking a look at it 4 years ago, and here she is again as a senior.
You know, it's all about handling the pressure when it counts, and this team knows exactly how to do that, and they know it comes down to the landings right there. We've seen it all day long.
Those are going to be some great home movies in the future for Tiffany Tolnay. A 9.950, and Georgia's vault a whopping 49.625. And they have taken command now. Although Arkansas, Alabama, Utah all performing admirably, it does appear Georgia's to lose at this stage. They'll sit in the 6th rotation and have to wait out Alabama. Everyone wants to be a future Amanda Borden. Signing those autographs for future gymnasts, including Amanda Castillo.